You right on cue. All right. Again, these it's just the whole thing is falling apart. All right, so this just came up. I just was browsing, and it says 3 hours ago. All right, and I guess even though a lot of people is like the CDC sold out, it doesn't matter. I guess because they have to, for some reason, have to put up the real numbers. And anybody can go and look at just go to their website and look at the real numbers. And what it is, because what everybody's talking about, that's what the media, most people, they don't do their own research. They getting it, and a lot of black people that hate Fox News or they love CNN or da 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 da. The point is, none of that matters. The numbers of deaths from this year and last year is only like a 2% difference, if that much. Not only that, like this one guy pointed out, I'll let y'all listen to him. Just like we all know, and I know niggas know what he's talking about because I've talked to street dudes. They know about life expectancy. Trust me. So you can't even say the racist liberals are going to be like, oh, they can't. You remember how that's what everybody's talking about, how liberals, racist Democrats, they treat black people like, oh, no, they don't understand that language. Like, remember with quid pro quo, and they were, with the impeachment, they were like, oh, it's because you're talking over the heads of black people, people. They just don't understand why we're impeaching. No, it's like people understand. They just know y'all full of shit. You basically you do this for me. Yeah, like a mob movie, The Godfather. Y'all trying to say Trump is like The Godfather. They'll make you offer you can't. You have to do this for me. No, people understood what you. They just that's the reason. Remember, he said he released the call immediately because he didn't. That wasn't what he's talking about. Literally, as a guy, we're guys. That's just how we talk. Like, no, bitch, that's not what I meant. That's like I said before. I had people tell me that. Do me a favor. I didn't feel like he was the Godfather. I realized I was fucking up, just like the president of the Ukraine. Like we homeboys. You said you was gonna fix this shit, right? And it's like if I told somebody I was gonna be somewhere, or I was gonna fix something, and I ain't do it. He do me a favor, man. And but I still come around like nothing, like I never said anything. You see? Oh, he was sitting in there. Look, he's a little fat, chubby bitch. Right there. Sucker. But just like a little bitch, he say, bop, bop. He says his little bitch ass up the steps. So anyway, I've been, you come around, not come around, but and they like, hey man, do me a favor, next time you said you was gonna have this done by today, it's Tuesday, what happened, do me a favor, get there, don't come back, I haven't been told like that, but anyway, the point is, niggas know what the life expectancy is. You like, what do you mean, the point is the average death, the age of the COVID deaths, whatever, is 78, right? And that's the average. So basically, it was people, like we've been saying, people who was going to die anyway, more than likely. And this is their number. So if, from all the numbers since, and you can't say, well, look, there go to another one with the garbage. Look how they all walk out. They all just walk out. Today, what's today? Wednesday is garbage day. And the 12th. And they all go to their trunk. At least we know we ain't got to worry about these niggas no more pretty soon. All right, good. I don't know what they wanted. And they're not black folks. They're not Americans. I don't know what these creatures are. That's a fucking creature. That's a fucking creature. Little fat. These are fucking creatures. They're not black Americans. They don't represent our ancestors. This is what Martin Luther King. This isn't what they struggled for these motherfuckers to be traitors and gang stalkers and terrorists. That was not Martin Luther King's dream. I have a dream that one day black Americans could be terrorists. No, that wasn't his dream. You fucking terrorist bitch. So anyway, look, no, more gas, more garbage can. Everybody, he's so obvious. Look, they walk with their head down. She walking with her head down. Yo, why you turning that way? She makes sure her head ain't being seen. Why don't you get a ride with your other gang stalker? So anyway,
because COVID-19 is killing people, sadly. But it is, by and large, killing people that were probably going to be killed this year anyway. And that's why the total excess deaths have not skyrocketed. I can't stress that point enough when we start talking about getting back to being some form of normal as a country. And then this next point is another one I can't stretch enough. All of this COVID-19 mortality stratified data from CDC, keep in mind how they code it. It's all coded as death with COVID, not from COVID. We don't actually officially even know. Now, we can do all the research and give you a pretty good educated estimation. But we don't officially know what the numbers are of people that have died from COVID itself, meaning they weren't going to die until they contracted COVID. And that is the cause of their death. They didn't die in a car accident and test positive. They didn't jump off a building and test positive. They didn't already have diabetes and tested positive. They already didn't have stage 4 cancer and tested positive. They already didn't have respiratory failure and tested positive. Meaning they were otherwise healthy, no comorbidity had presented itself. Until they contracted COVID and then their body failed. We don't have those numbers. It's August 11th. They already didn't have stage 4 cancer and tested positive. They already didn't have respiratory failure and tested positive. Meaning they were otherwise healthy, no comorbidity had presented itself until they contracted COVID and then their body failed. We don't have those numbers. It's August 11th.